Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kaiah if you're new here, and today's video is going to be a Q&A. Starting off with the video, if you're here to see who the giveaway winners are, stay till the end of the video to see the giveaway winners that I did on the story. If you asked me a question, then you had a chance of winning a discount code. I just wanted to do this video because I have gained a lot of subscribers in the past week or two, and so I wanted you guys to be able to get to know me a little bit better and know my business a little bit better. I have all my questions in my YouTube notebook here, so I will be answering. This is pretty much almost every question that I got asked. I got a lot of like repeat questions, so if I don't answer your question, you can always comment it down below and I will be sure to answer it. Let's just get into the video. So the most common question that I probably got asked was, what is your college major? And it's kind of funny because a lot of people think that it has something to do with marketing or business or entrepreneurship, and it's actually biology. The next question is, what made you start your business? Now, I've said this before, but I started my business mainly because the school that I go to, which is Winthrop University, I know I'm wearing a Clemson sweatshirt, but I go to Winthrop University and they just don't have a lot of options for spirit wear. Next question is, how old were you when you started your business? So I was actually 17 years old, so it was only like a year ago, but I got the idea about 2 years ago when I was 16. This is something you will continue after college. I do plan to continue to do it as long as I am still having success with it, so as long as people are still buying my stuff, I'll continue the business. I don't plan on really closing it for any other reason. So yes, I do plan to continue doing this throughout college. And after college, you know, I kind of just plan to do it as long as I have supporters behind me buying my clothing. So as long as I have customers, we'll still have Guys Calls It. Do you plan on pursuing something with fashion before or after college? So once again, this kind of goes along the lines of my major or whatever, but no, I never really, I've always like had an interest in fashion and boutiques and stuff like that, but I never really thought about going into it for college. I might in the future, like maybe after college, you know, or maybe in the middle of college, I'll change my mind and be like, yeah, this is the major I want to go with instead. But for now, I'm sticking with biology. Was your plan always to have a boutique? Answer is no. I never really planned on having a boutique. The only reason that I did it was because when you become a business, you have to have a bunch of licensing. Even though this is like something that I do on my own, I still had to have all this licensing to be allowed to sell what I sell. I was looking into it and I was getting all my licensing. It just occurred to me that it's the same licensing that you have to have a boutique or any type of clothing store. And so I was like, why not have a boutique on top of my customized clothing? How did you get started? I actually am going to be doing a video about starting a business and things like that. I have a lot of passion for it now after going through my business, and I had so many questions and I felt like I really didn't have anybody's help that like knew what they were talking about necessarily. I always had my parents' advice and stuff, but I really needed advice from somebody that had already gone through the same process as me. Basically, I got started by just making a couple of things and people started buying it. I saved up a lot of money because it costed me a lot of money to start my business. So I was working at an ice cream shop and I was just saving all my tips that I made. Did your shop influence you career-wise? So career-wise, I actually want to be histotechnologist or an ultrasound technologist, something in that field. And that's just something that I've wanted to do for a really long time. How many items do you sell a week? So this is kind of a hard question to answer because it varies week by week, day to day. You know, it's really funny because I think people, it's a very different world. Like, owning a business is so different from having a regular job or like anything, even though I think that right now my business is in such a good position and it's really succeeding and growing every day. I will say that there are still bad days and there are still bad weeks. I've gone weeks even after blowing up and not really sold much, but on average I probably sell at least 100 items a week. I'll be selling swimwear, so I technically, like, I just buy boutique clothing, you know, as people recommend it or ask for certain things. I think swimwear would be really cool because I love bathing suits, so I will definitely look into it for next summer, but because I kind of started my boutique at the end of summer, I probably won't for this summer just because it's about to be fall and I'm focusing on sweaters because that's my favorite time of the year. So maybe next summer we will have swimwear. We'll have to see. How are you planning to balance your business with school? So this is also a really good question because I ask myself this question a lot, but my plan is, well, because so many classes are canceled anyways and like they're online, you know, I can come home and do work as I need to. Is this your full-time job? So as of right now, this is what I do to make all my income. I don't want to say live off of it because I do live off my parents still for the most part, but yes, this is how I pay for all my things, pay for my car, stuff like that. So it's been super nice because I have loved being at home, and being able to work from home is like such a different experience, and I don't ever have to dread going to work anymore. I can just roll over in my bed and there's my workspace and get to work. How did you decide what to sell? So I honestly, when I started, I just started out selling just small things. I didn't really start off with clothes or anything, and then one day I was like, I'm gonna try to make a shirt. I made a shirt, and then I didn't really sell any shirts or anything, and then I started selling some sweatshirts, and then it just kind of kept going. How do you feel about your progress so far? I'm actually so shocked that I am where I am today. Not because I don't like think my products are good or anything, I just never thought that I would be working from home or that I would have started my own business. It was kind of something, like I said, that I just started to do because I thought it was fun, and then I just kind of started and kept selling things and it just kind of blew up. I don't know. I'm actually so excited about where it's going, and the boutique part was something that I never really knew I wanted to do, and then when I started it I was like, this is so much fun, and like, I don't know, I love doing it. So best part about owning a business, if you didn't think this was gonna be the answer, it's definitely making my own clothes or keeping my own clothes. It's like, it's not free. Even I pay for my own clothes because all the money goes to a specific bank account for my business. I give myself a discount, but I don't take it for free or whatever. But I do think that being able to wear my own clothes and then people being like, oh my god, where'd you get that? I'm like, oh, it's, you know, actually I sell it. It's just really fun. So I definitely think that's one of the best parts. There are actually so many fun parts to it and like good parts about it, but between that and staying at home are definitely two of the top parts. What is the one thing that stood out to you the most about Winthrop? So once again, I'm going to Winthrop University, and one of the main things that stuck out was just the distance from home. With my business, I didn't want to be too far where it could possibly be an issue continuing my business. So super excited for my year at Winthrop. I absolutely love my roommate. We're so close, and I've met so many cool friends that are going next year, so I'm so excited about this upcoming year. Do you get overwhelmed a lot? This is such a funny question because I actually do. I have to say that a few months ago, if you would have asked me the same question, I would have been like, no, like this is so easy, it's so much fun. And now, yes, I get stressed out a lot and I get very overwhelmed because doing it by yourself is hard. And I really did need help, and so getting help has definitely helped me, you know, not be as stressed. But I still, as the owner and creator, hold a lot of hats. and there's some stuff that I'm going to talk about in my starting a business, like things you need to know video. So if you want to watch that video, subscribe. It should be out within the next week or two, but I'm just going to say that there's so much more than to just making and posting clothes. There's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes, and it's very stressful sometimes, but I still love doing it and have so much fun. Do you eventually want a storefront? So eventually, like, not anytime soon, but probably after college, that would be my goal. More for the boutique part, not the customized clothing. I think it would still be available in a store. Okay, the last question is, what is your favorite item that you've made? And my favorite item is really hard because I own almost every design for my own school. But probably the star crew neck. It was one of the first items that really made me blow up type thing, and my friend Julia actually brought the idea to me, and I've loved that design. I made it for myself and couldn't stop wearing it. Okay, I'm going to put the 4 winners right here with which coupon you won. You can message me on Instagram if you were the winner. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!